Oh,
So,
thank you. My goodness sakes.
wasn't that something?
Isn't that something?
So we've got a lot of memories. We'll just try and capture as many as we can.
A lot of memories there, my goodness sake. I've got quite a few old ones too. I have to dig them out one day to get them back and try and find out. I've got somewhere my mother's sitting on your mother's step in Minnesota outside. She's sitting on the porch when they were visiting. And I've got a bunch of old pictures. I have to dig them out and save them for you.
Yeah.
You know. Other than that,
well, say hello to Marge and to Ruth and Johnny.
Marge and Ruth.
Yeah, because they're going to see this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. Yeah, this is.
I want to make sure everybody gets a chance to look at this.
This is sure something here. Did you just divide this here?
No, I've had that.
You had that?
Yeah.
Oh, those pictures.
But this camera's a new toy.
I'm going to go through my pictures one day now. And when it gets hotter, I have nothing to do outside, whatever. And I'm going to sit down and look for some. I know I have some old ones from my mother and whoever's sitting out on the back porch by your home in Minnesota. Yeah, and the farm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have some old pictures of I have to get them out and show them, save them for you. If you want to, maybe some are duplicates. I don't have any from way back because they got lost when we were moving. You know, I don't know what. So the pictures. So
well, everybody up north, come down and see us and see Amelia. And now that I've got this camera, I'll be shooting a lot more of her.
Yeah.
And you know, maybe next year at your birthday, I'll film the whole thing. At your birthday party next year.
Well, it just brings back so many memories.
Yeah.
From way back, you know.
Yeah. And then on the old farm.
Even when I used to go see your mother, canning season time, it's always we always got this first 2 weeks of July off. And she'd go by the peas factory, go get a box of peas, and they didn't shell them at the time because it was too much money, the shell and the unshelled. So I was sitting outside in the sun getting a tan to shelling peas.
Yeah.
Because she froze the peas and stuff. But that was when you were in a big house. Then it was in a different house.
That was up on just outside of Iowa, up on the hill.
Yeah. So and then I went up there a couple of times when she wanted me to come up. When on my vacation, I did stay a few days. When I don't remember if it was you. You slept all day and cried all night. I think that was you. Yeah. And you cry all night long.
Yeah.
Laid you on the stomach and whatever else. So I helped her with that for a week or so.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway.
I didn't cry. I was a good kid.
Cry, baby. You had your days and nights turned around. Gosh. All day long you slept. We tried to keep you awake. You wouldn't wake up. But you cried all night long.
I probably had narcolepsy.
That lasted for about 5 or 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I must have grew out of it.
Well, anyway, I want to thank you very much for this. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah. Well, Mother's Day.
To see the old times, see my mom and dad there,
yeah.
And everything. That was really. It kind of shook me up a little bit. The family. Yeah, it's sad.
Well, they're all around. They all love you.
Yeah, you know, you're here, you're gone, and
yeah.
And that's life. You know, sometimes you think about it. You're born, you live, and you die. I think that's the 3 things in life.
Yeah.
You know, and it's sad because, you know, look at all these beautiful things over here, what we did, and all the visiting and the horses and rivers and fish and whatever, all we did. All the time on the farm.
Yeah.
Really.
Well, I like the story when you said that you used to rush to finish milking so you could go swimming in the river.
I tell everybody. They ask me, you have an accent? I said, yeah, I have an accent. They said, where were you born? I said, in America. I said, born in Chicago. I said, but what are your parents? I said, well, they came from Russia. They're Russian-German descent. I tell them that. Oh, no wonder. You have an accent. I said, well, I don't think so. Well, whatever it is, it is.
Yeah.
I don't think so, but they might find something, you know. They want to know, I guess. They're nosy. But anyway.
So you remember you always rushed through milking cows in the summertime so you could go swimming down the river, right?
Where?
Up at the home farm? You used to rush to
I
milk.
remember that. Your father had a lot of pigs.
No, I mean you. You used to rush through milking the cows so you could go down and swim in the river.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Every night after milking and stuff, we all go down to the river.
Yeah.
And even my mother went down and went a couple of times, and she swam underwater, where she shocked us all.
She did?
Yeah. She swam underwater. They could swim from here, I don't know where. And I didn't even know she could swim.
Yeah?
Yeah, and we were shocked to see her. We'd holler, we howled, ma, 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 you know. And she had some, I don't know what she had on, some little thing she had on. We were shocked. But she did come down a couple of times.
Yeah.
To go swimming with us, yeah. My father used to come. My father's the one that came down by the sturgeon hole by the schoolhouse.
Uh-huh.
Pulled me out of the water. Marlene, Marlene's got that piece in her book from the Ladysmith News.
Well, and what was that?
Hazel Orangi, which came down, and my father, Hazel Orangi grabbed me by the shoulder with my suit, and I couldn't move, and she was going under by the swimming hole by the schoolhouse, and she was pulling me down. My father used to sit at the bank, and my mother watched me. All at once, I guess he saw me go under, and he come running down. He was way up to here in his overalls, and pulled us out. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here today.
Wow!
And they brought me in and laid me on the shore, and called Ladysmith for the doctor to come out and make sure I was okay. And then when it was in the Ladysmith paper, Marlene's got the clipping, yeah.
Uh-huh.
She's got it in the book.
Okay.
Where Hazel Orangi saved so-and-so, you know, Justice and whatever else. So I made history there. And then, not only that, so then when Marlene's father got to be fireman, and I don't know how soon after, and I had a fire by my house, and that was his first fire by his own house.
Oh, in his own house.
Yeah, she has the clipping. Yeah, the television years ago didn't have that back on it, you know, that paneling, and so it was next to a curtain like this here, but no back on it. And all at once, I smelled smoke. I was in the kitchen. I came out in the living room, and I saw the curtain was burning. The curtain was up in fire. It must have hit the wires in the television too. Yeah. And so I had to call him. That was his first fire at his own home. And Marlene have to bring it down one day and show you the clipping, and about the water me drowning, and about the fire.
Yeah.
I was in the Ladysmith News.
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
Anyway, I made history a lot of times.
Yeah.
But anyway, I didn't mean to. It just happened that way.
That's right. Things happen.
But I'm still here.
Yeah.